Hey everyone! So I just recently got a order of puzzles from the Cubicle, hence the mat here, uh, and I just wanted to do a quick unboxing and show you guys what I got. It's not a huge order, but it should be really fun to go through it. So here's the box. It looks a lot bigger than it actually is, just because of my camera setup. But let's just get right into it. Move the box away, and we'll just get right into this. So they are doing a sale with some free gifts, so I'm going to go over pull out the free gifts that I got first. Alright, here's the first one. First free gift they were offering was a 1x1. Stickers. They threw in a cube head sticker, that'll be fun. But this is the transparent one. I got this because I have a transparent dodecahedron 1x1 as well, so this will match that really nicely. Set that aside. Alright, second free gift they were offering was a free YJ UPO 2x2. I've already got a couple Speedcube 2x2s, but this one will be, yeah. I do not care about packaging, so I apologize for that. Nice. All right. How do we get into this? Oh, it's taped. There we go. There we go. All right. All right. Feels like it needs a little bit of lube, but definitely a nice 2x2. I'm just a casual speed cuber, so it's always nice to add some WCA puzzles to the collection. Speaking of which, the last free gift they were offering, they had a really good sales this week with their free gifts. So the last one was the newest version of the RS3M 3x3. So this is Super RS3M. I'm pretty sure the RS3M 2020 version is the one that I use the most when I do any speed cubing. Okay, so this is really nice. All right, I'm not going to bother with opening that up because I want to get to the main stuff. But I'll set all this aside. All right, let's get into the main puzzles that I ordered here. All right, this first one I'm pretty excited about. This is a clock. This is the magnetic Shengshao clock, or Shengshou, however you say that nowadays. Clock is the last puzzle of WCA events that I did not have in my collection. So I decided, finally, to go ahead and get one. Ooh, oh, they're already up. So how does this work? All right. We'll see if I decide to eventually get into clock. This is the one this was just kind of a box filler. I wanted to fill out that collection of WCA puzzles so that I could, if I ever go to competitions, I can have all the events as options. So, very cool. All right. What else we got in here? All right, this one. Oh, very cool. This is a very interesting, in my opinion, cuboid. Let's see, this is the the AE or AI 5x5x4. They have two other cuboids that I've wanted, but this was the one that I really wanted to fill in some of my collection. It's a more unique cuboid, a 5x5x4. Oh, it is stickered. Okay, I thought this was going to come unstickered, but that's fine. Looks like they did a good job too. So, yeah, kind of. There's a couple that are off, but yeah. All right, so this is, yeah, it looks like a 5x5, but it's missing a layer. So it'll work like a 3x3x4, where you have 1, 2, 3, 4 layers around the side of the puzzle that can only turn 180 degrees. If we turn it 90 degrees, cuts don't line up because we have 5 turning into 4. And it just doesn't line up. So you have to do 180 degree turns. The top and bottom can turn 90 degrees. And wow, this actually turns really well. I've heard some bad things about this puzzle as far as turning, but this turns great. This is awesome. Okay. This is one I've wanted in my collection for a long time, so I'm glad I finally have this. I'll be curious to see how the solve is on this. The inner layers are a little more crunchy, but that's okay. This is really nice. That's not bad at all. I've seen a lot worse. All right, so let's go ahead and we don't need to do a checkerboard or anything, but we can. It's like an odd one. There you go. All right, so that's the AE 5x5x4. Very excited about that one. All right, this next one is a big puzzle. Oh my goodness. All right, this next one is, that's interesting. So the box has MF8 Crazy Megaminx, Crazy Megaminx Plus. That is not what's in here. So let's open it up and find out. All right. This is one of MF8's Crazy Octahedron series. All right, let's get it out of the bag. I got stickerless. Ooh. Feels like it's covered in lube. All right, this is very cool. I've started trying to fill out my collection of crazy puzzles, which are puzzles with circles. A normal circle puzzle will have all of the circles stationary like this. So I believe this one actually is a standard circle puzzle because I believe all of these are stationary. But this is the Venus version of it, which has circles on every face. There's a few other versions of these octahedrons with different combinations of stationary, which is a 0 face, and not stationary, which is a 1 face. And some of them have only 4 faces have circles and 4 of them don't. And the reason for that is with an octahedron, you actually have 2 orbits of pieces. So like purple, orange, white, and green all share an orbit. So those colors can scramble with each other. They can't scramble with the other 4. And so they just decided to put 1 orbit with no circles and 1 orbit with a combination of 0 and 1 faces, which is pretty interesting. But I wanted one with all the faces having circles. I just think that looks nicer, and also just the standard circle version is going to be a little easier of a solve. But I also heard that you can change the centers with a little bit of work so that they change from a 0 to a 1 face. So with having all circles on all faces, I could potentially turn this into a really unique, interesting puzzle after I've solved it a few times. So yeah, that's the Venus Crazy Octahedron. That's also a really cool puzzle. I'm excited. All right, last one in the box. All right, this is the one that I was the most excited for. The MF8 Double Crazy 3x3. This is a very cool puzzle. I had wanted to get it for a long time, but hadn't because it scares me a little bit. It's a very complicated puzzle. So unlike this, these circles only have one per face. MF8 went one step further and made a puzzle with 2 circles per face. And I'm very interested to see how this solves, how this works, because as far as I understand, there's 2 faces that have, let's just turn it and figure it out. All right, so there's this face, just the outer pieces turn. And I assume that's the same for blue. Yep. And then there's 2 faces. Yeah, so red and orange. You can see that both the outer and the middle circle turn. And that's the same as for orange. Yep. All right, and then white and yellow, the whole face turns. Yeah. So that'll make solving very interesting because you can turn up to here and do that. But then over here, you can pull away just that part. And then down here, you can pull away just the outer part. So that'll be very, very challenging. I'm very excited to try and scramble and solve this one. But yeah, so I have a couple more crazy circle puzzles in my collection. Another cuboid to add. And then a couple of WCA puzzles that I'm excited about. So awesome. That's everything that I got. Let me know if you want to see any future videos on any of these puzzles. I very well might make a video on these 3, but we'll see. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.